What do you think about the ways about defending Houston, both when you were there and then last year, like in the playoffs, in terms of like switching up strategies with the way they play or played?
Tell you straight up, when I was at Houston, our defense was so nice. You know what I mean? Especially that first year, because we still had Trevor Ariza and we had Luke. Let me tell you this about switching. Our team was so good in Houston when we went to switching, right? And Houston was really good this year when you talk about switching. And everybody always says, like, oh, they're too small, they're this and that. That may affect rebounding or something like that. But I think this past year, they were one of the top teams in post defense. And the reason is because when you're switching, you're on high alert that the guy in the post is probably in a mismatch, right? So if I got switched on anybody or whatnot, we had principles. So when you catch the ball in the post, it might be take one hit, take two hits, spin them. Now you locked up, right? You spin them baseline, they got nowhere to go. Now I'll tell you a quick story about the playoffs and why our season was so good in Houston. We played the entire season when I was in Houston one way, basically defensively, and it was basically to get ready for Golden State. Right? I know me and Bugs, we done had this conversation before. We played the whole season learning how to switch screens and the ISO ball that everybody hated. We played that way because we knew we were going to have to do that in order to beat Golden State. Because just to connect you to the Clippers a little bit, with the Clippers, our offense was so potent. Like, we was just nice, like clicking. Who gave us problems, Bugs?
Teams that switch.
Golden State. We play Golden State.
We had like an 11-game losing streak at one point against them.
And let me tell you, like, I mean, of course somebody could say it was us. Like, it was us. You know what I mean? It was us. But what I'm saying is the reason they would give us issues is because our offense with the slip screen and going to get JJ and threes, every time we played against any other team, we killed them with that. But when we played against Golden State and they switched screens and did all this stuff, we couldn't run none of our stuff. Could we, Bugs? Like, we couldn't.
The continuity was gone. Yeah. So we ended up having a lot of possessions ended 5 or 6 seconds on the shot clock in isolation when we played the Warriors.
Doc would be like, move the ball. Why are you ISO? Move the ball. And I'd be like, ain't nobody open. So boom.
Draymond has literally just switched 6 screens. Like, you know what I mean?
And Steph over here guarding DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got nothing, coach. And so, fast forward to me being in Houston. Never forget, we played Minnesota in the first round, right? And it got funny to our team. Our team would like be out there on the court, we'd be laughing. Because the other teams would be pissed. They would be pissed because they out there arguing. They're like, man, pass the ball. You ain't doing this. And we laughing like, yeah, because all that stuff y'all done ran 90% of the season, it's not working no more.
Hello， 我是 GM。看完这次的访谈后，相信大家心里还是会有许多疑问：究竟勇士的换防和火箭的单打有何关联？所以接下来我将用火箭与爵士的比赛画面来跟各位分析换防对半场进攻所造成的影响。爵士在没球过半场后启动进攻 ，Favors 上来高位做接应，火箭执行了第一次的换防，接着是 Ingles 持球与 Gobert 做挡拆，火箭采取了第二次的换防，无处可去的 Ingles 把球交给了 Royce O'Neal。经过一阵递手传球后，球权再度回到 Ingles 的手上。火箭发动了第三次的换防，眼见进攻时间只剩最后5秒，在无计可施的情况下 ，Ingles 只能草率的在中距离跳投出手。一般的球队习惯在半场进攻上利用挡拆来创造机会，但换防恰巧能打乱这个节奏，导致进攻方只能在读秒阶段仓皇出手。接下来这球更明显，半场前最后一波进攻，勇士透过右边的无限换防，阻扰火箭制造错位的可能性，最后以 Harden 的3分收场。 这也就是为什么 CP3 会在节目中强调单打的重要性。因为当战术无法执行时，唯一能解救球队半场进攻的方式也只有单打。虽然说 Mike D'Antoni 到最后确实有点练到走火入魔，但我还是希望能透过这支影片，让大家对于火箭为何执着于单打能有更深刻的了解。